will it start? That's the biggest thing. After all this work, going and getting it from Arkansas, bringing it down here, doing all this maintenance, already spending a couple $100 in maintenance and fuel and etc. Hope it'll start. So stand by. Well, good morning everybody. We have got the sawmill over here to our place. It's already getting hot. I got the day off today, so I figured ahead with the oil change, air filter. I had to buy a fuel shut-off where it comes out of the tank. I need to power wash it, but I'm so far away from the house, I don't know if I can get it drug over there or not. Did a little bit of cleaning on it. Basically just took a putty knife and was scraping things, but you see right here, this is where the fuel shut-off comes out. Needs to be cleaned. I've got a battery box somewhere. I had taken a battery there to start it, but my battery wouldn't fit in that box. So I've got a battery box somewhere. I'm gonna see if I can find it, see if the battery I have, which is brand new, will fit in that box, and if so, then got a new battery. Alright, so we got new air filter, fuel filter. This is the little shut off valve. This one was leaking like a sieve. So we got a new, what do they call this? Fuel valve. New fuel valve. Oil filter, oil, coffee. We'll go ahead and do the easy ones first. Save the oil for last. I know there's no fuel in here because it leaked all out when we tried to crank it the other day. Just want to make sure it's clean. Much easier. Probably the right way to do it anyways. Yep. So I just took it off and put that in first, then that. Much easier. We'll trim a little of this fuel line off. It's a little frayed on the ends. So we just put a fresh cut on that thing. Clean it up a little bit. I think that'll work. Perfect. All right, so let's there's got to be an inline fuel filter here somewhere, and then the air filter. Now we already taken the filter out so I can see what one it was. Put a new one in. I don't think I messed with that. No. It's gonna hurt to clean this off a little bit. Pretty dirty. But I just want to make sure I get a good seal on this thing. It's dirty out here. Alright, little old filter. I don't know if you can update this air filter system on this thing or not. I would have to ask Wood Mizer on that. So, put our trash over there. A little air filter there. Probably been easier to do this right here on the side, huh? Alright. Someone's probably going to say in the comments, you should have sprayed that with something, this and that. And I'm not a mechanic, guys. We'll make sure I can do what I can to get this in there. Now you guys tell me in the comments if I was supposed to do something and I'll come back and fix it. I haven't found the fuel filter yet. Surely there's one somewhere. There's the bowl. Yeah, we'll get this back on. Alright, that's on. Let me find this fuel filter. Well, I think I found it. Right there, itty bitty thing. Guess where it's at? Under the fuel tank. We'll take that off. Put the fuel filter on. You guys don't want to see me do that, but at least you know where the location is. It's on the saw head side. It's literally about 1.25 inches. I don't know if this is going to fit. I'd see. I probably should have got new fuel lines. And then get that out of there. Probably not. So let's see if I can get enough line here. I don't know if this fuel filter is going to fit. It looks too big, as in long. Let me show you the difference in the size. Look at the size difference. We're gonna see. All right, make sure I get my flow right. Flow is right there. I guess that on. Let me get let me get this one on. It looks tight. That fuel line probably should have been changed. Oh, okay, no, it's gonna fit. Probably gonna end up leaking from vibration. All right, that's on. I don't like that, guys, but everybody's closed today. It wasn't that hard to change, so we'll see. I don't want to wipe that down. put this fuel tank back on one more time. Channel locks are so important. You get you guys a good pair of channel locks, keep them everywhere. I've got like 5. And we're gonna let this drain out. All right, it's barely dripping, and oil is probably as dark as my coffee, which is pretty good. Here's the oil filter. It's in a tight spot. Yep, that's too big. Whew. That was on there tight. You don't have one of these right here. These right here get you out of a bind. Alright. We're good to go. The oil is right there in the safe spot. Alright, so got oil in it in the safe zone. Should be good for startup. We still gotta get the filter filled up. Got the new filter on with the date. Like I said earlier, I think I said earlier, I have a battery box, brand new one that I was using on the horse pasture that I didn't install. The battery I have won't fit in this box, but I know it'll fit in the other box. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check to see if I've got any gas, go locate that other battery box, and then pick back up. It's getting close to lunchtime anyway. So I had to retreat because we had a quick storm come through. You wouldn't know it by the sunshine, but let me show you a top that there almost got me. Coming out of the house, and I was about right here, and I heard this big noise above my head. I guess that was a really close one. So when the weather told me to come on in, I mean, look how tall this thing is. I mean, it's it could have hurt me. Anyways, let's get back to work. So my new box will fit. Let me get this out of the way. My new box will fit, but I've got to get this bracket off. And it's all stripped out in there. So I got a new tool. A new toy. This ought to get it. Gotta be an easier way than this thing. Well, maybe not. Let's just keep after it. My goodness. So this box was old enough I was just able to break it off. These I was able to get out no problem. But that one I was trying to cut off, it's just a booger. It's done. Not orange, but it's some paint to keep it from rusting. Alright, let's see if we can find some new hardware. That's the only bad thing about living way out in the woods. When you need something, you gotta wait till you go to town next. Well, I've got 4 of those. This was a little short. Where'd that come from? Alright, so I got my hardware ready. And my wrenches. What we're going to do is we're going to go over there. Got the drill ready. Then I need to put holes in the bottom of that. But I want to make sure, instead of doing it right here, I want to make sure that that I've got plenty of room on both sides. There's a chain that rides on one side. I don't want to be too close. So we're gonna roll back over there. Upside down. Almost got my fingers. Oh, we got it! Oh, we got it! Oh. I hear a second gen coming. Also, the offspring. Oh, it's a beautiful truck. Alright, now that I'm done crying, smashing my finger, I am going to line this box up and punch some holes. Whew, man. Oh, almost messed up. Woo. Alright guys, it's raining again. But I'm bound and determined to do this. I don't have any lightning. Oh yeah. Look at there. Alright, it's on there. It looks like it's going to have plenty of clearance and everything. So I'm going to get the battery in there. Give me more room to work. So you now need new battery terminals. All right. All right, got gas in it. We've got safe oil. I need to check it once we get the filter and everything going, warm the engine up. Battery, will it start? That's the biggest thing. After all this work, going and getting it from Arkansas, bringing it down here, doing all this maintenance, already spending a couple $100 in maintenance and fuel and etc. Hope it'll start. So stand by. All right, a little safety check. That needs to be in that position. That's the blade engagement. I don't see anything leaking. Turn that on. Probably going to take a little bit to get it to crank. So put the choke on. Choke's on. All right, stand by. Oh, come on. Well, we know it turns over. Probably just ain't got the fuel to it yet. She's alive! Alright, let's let it run just a second. Sounds good. Woo! How about that? Yes, it will crank. Yes, it will start. All right, I need to check the oil, and then we'll decide if we're going to engage the blades. That'll rev the engine up. I don't know about that yet. Let's check the oil. Still need some more oil. There's almost 2 quarts. The weather's trying to run me off again. It is leaning a little that way. Alright, 2 quarts of oil. Middle of the safe. Alright, so it's just on a hair slant, but it ended up taking 2 quarts. It's in the middle of the safe. I want to run it a little bit more before I even think about putting any more oil in it. I don't see any leaks, and I'm just itching to turn these blades on. I don't see anything. I've opened these up and inspected inside. Those guide bearings are tight, and what I mean by that is they're not wobbling. They do spin freely. They're horrible looking. They probably need to be replaced to get some really good cuts, but this is out of the way. It's wrapped around the guard. Nothing's in the way. I think I need to tension the blade up and get after it. So I read in there it's supposed to be at one side of this washer. Now I can turn this by hand, and he was telling me just one hand tight, but I think this has something to do with it, whether this needs to be replaced. I mean, this thing is old, but it's not too crazy tight. I think we're gonna go with it. I think we are. Stand by. It moved. Well guys, I call that a success. I need to get a little bit more information on this right here, where that indicator is. Man, I'm excited. I'm ready to start cutting some wood. Obviously I've got to get it set up, you know that. But yeah, I'm just happy this Wood Mizer LT15, as old as it is actually still running. That just tells you how strong these machines are. Now, I don't know anything about cutting wood. I'm going to be learning. So anyways, this whole video was to get this thing cleaned up, maintenanced up, not power wash, but maintenanced up, and see if it would start. All right guys, y'all keep with me. This is going to be used quite a bit around here for the next couple of years. I think I'm probably going to want some hydraulics. I went and had some bunks cut, and it was an LT35, and it was fully hydraulic. I can see, and we still worked our backside off sweating. I'll have the tractor loaded, but everything else is going to be manual. I might figure that out. I'm going to loosen this up, and I'm going to get inside before the storm comes back. Got to find out some more about this right here. Y'all stick with me, guys. I appreciate y'all. Go hit that subscribe and like this video. Share it with your friends. Come be a part of our family. We'll see you on the next video.